Alright, so for today's video, I have something where we made this really big project last year. We ended up making this like a river full of rocks, but I didn't get enough time to like make into a video. But right now I'm going to show you guys what it looked like before and how terrible it was and how much rain was just going everywhere, all over the place, and it wasn't good at all. So that's why we decided to make a river. And I'll show you guys later in the video how it looks.
The water has nowhere to go. So, it just keeps going straight here. And then over here, there's two ways. It goes either that way or that way. And then here is just, all of it just topples over. Good thing we cut the grass. Good thing we cut the grass yesterday, but just look at this. Everything is flowing really, really fast. Faster than a water park. This is a good thing that we didn't bring the mulch down because it would just fly away anyways. But just look at that. Water has nowhere to go, so it has to come all the way down here. And it's literally flooding everything over here.
So when you guys are looking at this area, you see that we have a whole bunch of evergreens and like big tall bur oaks, and they're just not like in good condition because of the fact that the water's been just standing in this area for the past couple years, especially like the evergreens, like they haven't been growing at all. So that's why I decided this is like the biggest problem right here. So we wanted to make a river coming from our property all the way next to the street, so to take all that water away from us.
All the mulch is going everywhere. These trees are dying because all of them are super wet. Like that one's rotting on the bottom, that one's rotting, this one's rotting. I'll show you right here. This tree's gonna start rotting soon. And then there's a whole bunch of water at our neighbors, and then over there, we have rocks over there, but that doesn't do much because the water doesn't even want to go there. But all of it just stops here and starts going in the grass. So look at the mess. There is just insanity.
Yeah, so you can tell that I'm just freaking out because we made this video like a couple months before we started doing the project. But this area right here, you can see that the water's just standing because our sump up, there's like the pipe that connects basically next to our culvert, and so all the water was just standing there. But the water just has nowhere to go. It tries to go somewhere, and it just stands in that area, and then it just stays wet for the next couple days. And it was pretty annoying for us for the past couple years. So we wanted to just make this big rock river and let all the water get away from our area, so it'll be a lot easier in the future.
We put some manure here and it's all flooded with water, which is a bad thing. A whole bunch of water there. We're gonna put grass there later, but there's a huge mess over here. And this is exactly why we never have grass growing here, because every time it rains it just smothers everything.
Yeah, this is just like another clip of how much rain we had the other year, and I just wanted to show you guys how much puddles we had everywhere. But this wasn't the area that we're going to put the rocks at all in. I just wanted to show you guys that, we have water just basically all over the place. Yeah, we always wanted to make that rock path of like the river. We were thinking about it for the past couple years, and we finally decided to do it for once because we noticed that it's just doing more harm than good, and it's just going to be a lot better for us, our neighbor, and everyone else in the long run.
Big twigs in it, so I have to take those out. But we're gonna have a lot of rocks here and stuff. This tree's dead because it's rotted on the bottom. So this is you see what's happening here? This could happen to all those trees that are in that ditch over there because they're just getting way too much water. But look at this. Water is just trying to make its way through everything. I'm walking all over dirt right now, but I don't care. Look at that water over there. Literally water everywhere. Every single mulch circle, edging I did around every tree is just, there's just water around there. Look at that. It's insane. Since it's so low, good thing we cut the grass yesterday, so we don't have to wait an extra 2 days for this to dry to cut it. But look at this. This water has literally nowhere to go.
So the spot that we're in right now, this is like the ending point that was going to go next to the street. You saw that little tunnel under the road, but that's basically where the ending point was, and you see all the water here has nowhere to go, so it's just standing in this area the whole time, and it's just creating a huge puddle around the mulch ring and stuff. So that's why we also decided to do it, because it made everything wet in this area for a really long time.
That's dirt. This is dirt. Do you see that? Look at that. That's all dirt. That's all the dirt that's collected from over there. And bam, what's the point of doing edging around this when it just makes edging by itself?
So in this clip I have my dad picking up the rocks from a big pile. Because the rocks finally came in. It took about a couple days, but we had 2 semi-trucks of them. So my dad's using his tractor, he's moving them because I had the truck delivery man. He had to like pour it next to the street or dump it out because there was no room to put it anywhere else. So now my dad has to move the piles, you know, from next to the mailbox to this area over here where it's not going to bother anyone.
To jest łatwo pozbierać, ale przedtem było w rowie trochę, tam gdzie trawy jest, to musieliśmy wszystko ręcznie zbierać. My tylko potrzebujemy ogarnąć, żeby było na jazdę z autem, bo jest teraz ciężko. Idzie troszkę ciężko. Ale to trochę idzie robota.
Alright, so this first machine they were using is a moldboard plow, which is used for what they use for farming. We found one on the internet and divots. We thought it was going to work the ground, so as you can see that it's shaped for us because one's making, you know, one's a little bit lower than the other, so into a pattern, and so you can just pick it up later. So that's kind of making a V shape in a way to this project, so then you can know you want to pick up that dirt later and be at the very end. So we're using this to make sure it like digs into the ground, so it'll be easier to pick up later. 3-point hitch.
Fajnie się robi na prostym, bo wtedy się cały czas trzyma prosto. Widzisz jak prosto tam idzie? Właśnie chcieliśmy tak prosto jak droga idzie. Następny etap jest zrobić z kibem. Hej.
I know it kind of sucks because the video is pretty blurry and same with like some other clips, but that's the only way it came out when I got it sent through like text message. So yeah, this is just a different view of what it looks like when it's like going like hitting through the dirt and making like slices, so it can be picked up later. We're going to be passing through it a couple times back and forth so you can get the most dirt out of it as possible before we start picking it up. But right now we're just going towards the back area.
To jest właśnie to pytanie. Jak to pozbieramy? Taki traktor to jest dobry, bo dobra siła jest. I so... No jest fajnie. Palec miałem. Tutaj jest właśnie 2 rury. I to jest, tutaj jest granica. Tata teraz tutaj robi.
This video is pretty much like half Polish, half English so far. So it's good for both languages. But this is like a close-up clip of how it's slicing through the dirt. And I think we're going towards the front of the house, or towards the front of the creek now. So yeah, it's a work in progress. Like having to go up and down and making sure that when you're turning and you don't like make sure the plow doesn't go too much to one side or the other, because then it's just gonna ruin like the outline we have.
Ej, okej. Żebyś nie przyjechał po trawie! Żebyś już tam nie powiększał! O. Właśnie tak fajnie wyszło, że nawet pasuje na styk w tym rowie. Że za bardzo po boka nie wyrywa trawę, to jest też dobra.
Yeah, this PTO aerator is really nice. It just like crushed up the dirt into just little pieces, so it's easy to pick up later, and it fit, you know, perfectly in the river, like the width of the back section. So this was a good machine to use for the back. We had to keep, you know, watching out for the turns and stuff because it was pretty tight. We didn't want to go off one side or the other too much.
I nawet tutaj widać jest prosto. I aż tam do tyłu. Trochę tego skręcania jest. Naprawdę. Teraz następna maszyna, co kupiliśmy, to jest obraga załka. I to właśnie kopie w ziemi, że później jest 100 razy lepiej wszystko zagrabić, a mi później pozbierać. A widzisz, idzie głęboko w ziemi, żeby było właśnie ten rowek zrobiony. Właśnie na razie zrobiliśmy ten cały z tyłu ta rzeka, co idzie tam koło drogi. Z tyłu samego się kręci.
This is what it looks like when we were picking up the loose dirt. You can see that we used the front loader. It's at an angle, so it's already making like a V shape in the dirt. And we have a trailer, dump trailer. We took off the top section of wood, so it'll be like a little bit shorter. So then my dad can dump all the dirt from here onto the trailer, and then we can take the pickup truck with the trailer, dump it in a pile that we made in the back. And so yeah, that's how we did this. We had to just keep shifting over every couple feet, but for the back section we had to do something different. No, we didn't have enough room back there.
Jeszcze tyle, dotykasz już. Musisz się... To będzie się wysypać z tej strony. No, jest okej. Jest okej. Look at how the wheels are gonna be suspensioning.
This is when we were backing up probably like the second or third time with the truck and the trailer to grab more dirt.
Okay. Dobrze. No.
Now we're backing up the truck so we can put it in a spot to pick up the dirt in the middle section. So we used my Raptor for this part because it works well. It's got 4-wheel drive. It drives well over this terrain. It's just uneven, rough. So it does the job. Yeah, I'm not gonna like have you guys like look at all this because most of the video, I would say like another minute is just us backing up, but I just wanted to say that we also like reused the dirt. We put it at like different spots in our yards that were too low, so we reused it definitely for sure. And yeah, we got this truck not too long ago too, so it definitely helped out with this because yeah, like the shocks and the suspension was like all over the place and all different angles because we were like at uneven like surfaces. So
with the trailer. Pick-up już wjeżdża na teren, jest okej. Jakbyś zaczął, no i teraz jest...
Yeah, over the course of this whole project, we wanted to like not ruin the grass around that much, so we definitely tried to just back up the right way. We also
Okej, jeszcze. Okej, tyle.
This was the fun part with my dad. He got a backhoe for his tractor, so it was a 3-point hitch with like the hydraulics, everything connected to the tractor, so he was pretty happy he was able to use it for this, because it definitely made everything a lot easier because you could dig so much deeper and a lot less work. You know, all I had to do was just record him at this time, and he was just digging deep and then putting everything on the trailer, because we got to the point where we were digging like really hard dirt. That's how deep we were, like digging probably like over 2 feet, so it was digging a lot like harder, like clay type of dirt, so it was definitely impossible to do with a shovel. So using this backhoe, even if it was that small, it still did a lot of work by making everything a lot more easier for us.
Pewno wchodzi chwilkę, ale to...
You can see that our tractor is like moving like back and forth as we're moving like the shovel, the backhoe. Because our tractor, I would say it was like, because this is like a backhoe they would use for a tractor that's a little bit bigger than ours, but it still worked out fine. You know, we thought it would like break the frame or something because of just how much it was really heavy. We couldn't lift it, of course. We always had to connect to the tractor, but it's just moving, you know, everything was moving. So this is just going to be part 1 of this whole project. I'm going to make a part 2 of I think I'm going to show you a portion where it's already like dug out completely, so we're ready to put the rocks in, and then I'll show you how it looks like when we were like at another rainstorm, and I'll show you how everything works and how much water there was in the river, and how like well it was going all the way to the very end next to the strait, so it ended up working out the right way. But that's only going to be in part 2. This is just part 1 of the videos. So
Tata właśnie wycina trawę teraz, bo tutaj mamy sobie ziemi dać, bo ta ziemia z rowku będzie strasznie dużo, to trzeba gdzieś tam dać, żeby było później pod garażem, jak będziemy robić, bo trzeba później koło garażu dużo ziemi dać. Tutaj dajemy tę ziemię, a nam było szkoda tej trawy, to my wycięliśmy. I tata wypożyczył maszynę za 100 $.
that's enough of me talking in Polish. This is a sod cutter because we had so much dirt from this project, so we made a little section for it because we needed it for the future. And so we cut out like a square. We also used a sod cutter for like the river itself too, like for the paths we can save some grass, because we wanted to use it for like other areas that we want to put in more dirt and then put the sod on top, so we don't have to get new sod. So the sod cutter worked well when we were doing this project too. It was like another machine we had to use to get the work done.
Może przedtem było ciężko słuchać, bo tato używa maszyny, ale teraz wygląda ładnie, bo są w rolce, jest prosty kwadrat wycięty z taką maszyną. Teraz można nosić wszystko na taczki.
The square is complete. We have a whole bunch of rolls of grass now that I need to put somewhere in the bushes in the shade, and we put it down pretty quickly afterwards. Well, maybe a couple days, because we didn't want it to dry out, so we used it somewhere else where there was like low spots. We backfilled with dirt and then put the grass on top, so it looked nice. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and yeah, just show us that you guys enjoyed it. And basically, I'll see you guys in the next video of when we're going to be putting everything to the test.